Hey, this is Jayler.
And you're listening to
89 FM, the Radio Rock.
It is, yes.
It will be. Oh, wow. Loudness?
Loud.
Loud.
I mean, we absolutely
Shirtless?
Love.
Loud.
Maybe.
Shirtless,
Depends
loud.
on what it is.
Yeah.
We love a
Yeah.
crowd interaction. We love connecting with the crowd, connecting with the music. And from what we've seen in Brazil, is that is what everyone's all about. Yeah.
They know how to party and they know how to speak from the heart, you know?
Yes.
And I think that's what all Jailer's about, is having a good time, bringing people together and speaking from your heart, you know? So to have a fan base in Brazil who are all like that is, you know, it's heartwarming. It feels great to have.
Yeah, what a community to be a part
support.
of.
Yeah, you know, the community as well. No, not yet. We're gonna have to dive into some of the Brazilian artists. You know?
Yeah.
I know Sepultura.
Yeah,
you
we've
know,
heard the name. Yeah.
they're quite a heavy band. They're not my cup of tea per se, but I know of them, and you know, you know, I'd love to get into a bit more Brazilian music.
Yeah, we said maybe on the plane we'll download some Brazilian tunes, and we'll get into the vibes.
Mm-hmm. I think no, the Dead or Alive one. I think I would love to have collaborated with probably John Denver. You know, that probably be mine. But if it's in studio sense, Mutt Lang, who did like some of the Def Leppard stuff and AC/DC stuff, I'd love to work with Mutt Lang.
Oh yeah,
He would be an incredible producer. So I'd go John Denver, Mutt Lang.
I don't know. John Mayer.
John Mayer.
John Mayer.
Yeah.
Go on, Ed.
Oh, I'd like to collab with Stevie Wonder, you know.
Ooh,
in the 60s,
yeah.
like, in the 60s.
Got to be 60s version.
Yeah, it's got his funk on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go for the heavy one. I would love to have jammed with Eddie Van Halen. Definitely is pressure.
There's pressure, you know, but it's exciting. Like, I didn't think about it too much. Like, when we got offered it, I was like, okay, yeah, Monsters Rock, great, cool. And then a couple of weeks ago, Tyler showed me Limp Bizkit playing. Yeah,
The Allianz Park.
Yeah. My God, it is incredible. There was flares going off,
Fireworks.
fireworks. It was just so. Yeah, now I'm scared, but in a good way.
I think a lot of the times as well, when we're like side of stage, you know, the intro tracks rolling, you just have to go and do it, and pretty quickly that kind of nervous energy gets turned into excitement.
That's when the nerves come on.
The intro music.
Oh,
Yeah, the intro music's like, yeah, but yeah, you just turn it into excitement, and you know, you bounce up the crowd, and you know, we just got to go and do it.
Yeah, I think we get so into it. One, because of nerves. And,
Yeah.
you have to distract yourself with moving around. And I think, you know, because these songs, we work so hard on them, and it's just us four writing these songs that, you know, it's kind of sense you are in the music when, well, that's how I feel when it comes to this. I'm in that moment there. The music is you. Thank you for the drum demo, Cod. And you know, when you're in that moment, you can't help but express yourself, you know, by singing to the crowd or shaking your hips in a certain way. You know, it's whatever the music does to you. And I think that's what makes us so unique in a sense. You know, we're just going out there having fun, and not just standing there playing.
Yeah,
And
it's a
then walk off,
performance.
you know.
You know, it's not like we're in the studio and we like trying to concentrate really hard and nail it. It's more. I mean, I as a fan of music will, whenever I hear a mistake in a live show, I'm like, oh, so they did something different.
Yeah,
you know, and you know,
it's not backing tracks.
Yeah, no backing tracks. And I think, you know, a lot of musicians like strive for like perfection, but I don't.
We don't.
Yeah, I don't think fans really enjoy perfection. It's that you know, the realness, the humanness, to the music.
But the real work is when we're off stage and I have to put up with these three, and you have to put up. Yeah, and you have to put up with me. That's the real work.
Yeah,
you know? Getting along.
Yeah. 3 words.
Woo! Wow! Yeah, song wise, you know, on this first album, we've been playing these. Well, most of these songs we've been playing them for the past 2.5 years, maybe. So some of them kind of feel old, but
They do, yeah.
but it feels, you know, it's these songs feel like they're getting a rebirth because it'll be the first time, you know, fans will be hearing it and they'll be singing it back hopefully, and you know it's new to them, and I think that's what will make it new again to us. But you know it taps into our softer side, it taps into our faster bluesier side. So it's all of like different sides, shapes, colors, and like of Jayler into one album. We're not focusing on one sound. It's an explosion of different types of music.
Yeah,
definitely.
Oh, this one again.
Oh,
no,
again.
this is we can't pick. There's so many different sounds that like encapsulate Jayler as a whole. There's not really like one track that's like this is Jayler.
I mean, just because of the lyric,
yeah,
I think it's Over the Mountain.
Yeah, we're gonna say Over the Mountain,
Over the
which
Mountain.
isn't out yet.
All right.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like paving, like this is like putting out on the table, like this is Jayler, these are all the different sounds, and there's a lot of different you know, different sounds and different journeys in there, I'd say. So
Yeah.
you know, it's not just trying to be one thing. And I think from this album, in the future, you'll see kind of how we've taken like the more, you know, heavy rock sound or the more folky sound, or you know, all these different parts, and we will make them the journey as the band progresses.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. It's paving a way for the newer albums that are going to come after this.
Yeah.
Which they're all going to be slightly different, but not too different.
Yeah, it's still Jayler, but
Yeah.
it's
Different parts of Jayler.
I think we're going to learn a lot this year.
I think the learning curve will definitely be this year, but from past touring experience, just try and get to sleep as fast as possible.
Yeah.
You know, Ed. So yeah, just get into bed as fast as possible and make sure you don't overthink much, because if you don't get the right amount of sleep, you know, it's a completely different day the next day. And you know, and
What about you two? What you two learn? I'm curious.
what have you He's not learned anything. Not learned anything since primary school.
That's true. I still use my fingers.
He's still using your fingers to count. He's learning.
Yeah.
De-evolving.
I love that.
Use that.
That's a quote.
I'm stealing that now.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I know how to pack my drums down faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of you've got 2 minutes to back everything off stage. You know, we learned a lot about.
Hurry.
We can do it in 1 minute 59 now.
Yeah, just kick them off the front of the stage.
That is a good question.
To bring people together, that is all. Just to be remembered as a band that brought people together for music and peace and love. It's not anything to do with fame or fortune, just to bring people together.
Full stop.
Full stop. Mic drop. No, thank you
Thanks
so
for having
much.
us.
Thank you.
89.